Do you know the difference between destructive anger and righteous rage? It took me a long time to figure this out. I actually had to get in trouble a lot, and then I got a lot of training and therapy. And I did learn the difference, so I would like to share that with you. Destructive anger is when we hurt other people. And we don't always have to be hitting them. We can use our words to hurt them. We can do things with our face and our hands, flip people off, for instance, honk our horns. There's ways in which we can just agitate the whole environment that all of us are living in with a lot of hostility and rage. And we all have a reason to be angry. There's a lot of injustice in this world. There's a lot of things that are not working in our societies and our communities. But that type of angry expression leads to a lot of trouble. And I know because I used to have a real anger problem. I'm not kidding you. Other than perpetrating domestic violence, which is bad enough, I used to have a tremendous amount of road rage. So I would chase other cars that cut me off or did something that I didn't like. I chased them down the road. One time I actually, I'm not going to say I forced somebody off the road, but I made very insistent that they better pull over. And they did. They got out of their truck and they looked at me and I looked at them, and I suddenly realized I wasn't actually going to go one-on-one with these two guys. Wrong body, wrong lifetime. So I got back in my car with my tail between my legs and I left. But here's the thing. I figured out my rage was getting me into some serious hot water. If I didn't find a way to manage my anger, it was probably going to get me killed. So that's one way to be angry. But what is righteous rage? Righteous rage is something that I think we need more of in this world. It doesn't act out, it doesn't abuse, it doesn't create harm, it doesn't destroy. What it does is it activates in us the fire that we need to correct injustice, the fire that we need to speak out to abuse. And as a survivor of sexual assault, I absolutely need my righteous rage. And so do you. You may never have been sexually assaulted. You might never have been abused as a child. Odds are you have, but you might never have. But there's plenty of things going on in this world that probably really piss you off. And I'd like to encourage you to feel into that, because that's your righteous rage. You should be upset. If you can see the difference between the acting out your anger in ways that hurt and create harm, and the righteous rage that says, we're not going to stand for this. We are going to take action against this. We're going to stand up for survivors. We're going to stand up for the people who are downtrodden. Righteous rage is what gets some people out to protest oppression. It's what gets revolutions started. But they don't last very long, and they don't go in a good direction if they then are fueled by destructive anger. That's not how you build a movement. That's not how you heal your heart. And that's not how we recover from being abused. As a survivor, I absolutely have to have my righteous rage. It's the thing that stands between me and collapsing into ridiculous scenarios that my perpetrators said to me, where I got blamed for the harm that they committed against me. Yeah. So I would love to start a conversation about this. I'd love to hear if you have an experience of destructive anger and righteous rage that has actually helped situations. That's really what we're looking for here. What kind of anger or rage has destroyed? What kind of anger or rage has created positive change and protection and safety and helped you or somebody that you love or a movement that you care about to thrive, to flourish, to move forward in a positive space. I will look forward to your comments and interact. I'm sure I will learn something from you, and I'll also interact with any questions that you might have. Would you do me a favor? Please like this video and subscribe to this channel if you want more things like this. Okay.